Hey everyone, my name is Katelyn and I want to talk to y'all about speech sounds disorders. According to the American Speech Language Hearing Association, speech sound disorder is a communicative disorder where a person has difficulty producing speech sounds correctly or fluently. Some speech and sound disorders come from misarticulated words. Examples of this can be changing letters, like saying wabbit instead of rabbit, or bwover instead of brother, or leaving letters out, like saying cool for school. Some speech sound disorders can come from phonological disorders. Examples of this would be shortening words, like saying ba for bottle, or swapping one sound for another, like tar for car. When I was in high school, I babysat a child that could not pronounce Katelyn and would call me Miss Katelyn. And my 3-year-old daughter sometimes leaves out the C in cup and asks for a up when she wants something to drink. Speech sound disorders also have different causes. These are classified by organic or functional. An organic cause could be a physical or neurological thing. Some examples of this would be having a cleft palate or hearing problems that make it harder to understand when people talk, and being able to say it back. Organic speech sound disorders have underlying problems. Functional speech sound disorders have no known root or cause. I had a student a few years ago that would have trouble articulating words, like the examples I used earlier. He would always swap his R's for W's. He would get picked on, and it was hard sometimes for even me to communicate with him. Since reading and learning about speech sound disorders, I will now know what to look out for with my future students and know what to report to our speech pathologist about, and how to categorize what's going on with my student. When talking about speech sound disorders, I feel like we only focus on the negative, like kids getting picked on, struggling with communicating with others, and struggling with spelling and other academic things because of not being able to knowing how to pronounce things correctly. This can usually lead to low self-esteem and less social interactions to avoid getting made fun of. The flip side and some positives with speech sound disorder is the joy that a student can have when they do finally pronounce something correctly. As a student learns, it can boost their self-esteem and help boost their confidence in communicating with others. Becoming aware of these disorders will allow me to teach and practice speech skills with students that are struggling, and know when to ask for help from a speech language therapist. I can also help the student in the classroom by having them answer or do things that I know would only boost their confidence and never tear them down. Speech sound disorders can be hard, whether you're a parent, a teacher, or a person dealing with one. As a teacher, I hope that I can be a positive influence on a child that may have a speech sound disorder. Thank y'all so much.